Hey yo everybody, good morning or good whatever time of the day it is for where you live. But Haku here, and it's time for my live reaction to Tower of God's new chapter for this morning. Tower of God chapter 303, I suppose, or season 2, episode 223. And yeah, so last week we ended off with Karaka showing up, which I was super happy with, and confronting Yuri. And for what I'm expecting for this episode, I'm expecting like mostly the actual fight between Karaka and Yuri. Like, there's a chance that somebody will just jump in right away and we won't get an actual fight. But at this point, it seems like the story is leading to us actually getting to see a bit of a fight. So I think this chapter is going to be pretty much all fight. Then maybe next chapter is like sort of finishing up the fight. Maybe we get a bit of information there, a little bit of an info dump. Because I don't think we'll get the info dump quite yet. I think this will focus mostly on the actual fighting. And then maybe the chapter after next is when we'll have sort of an epilogue style chapter where the fight just finished and we have a little bit of an info dump and move on to something else. So, yeah, that's kind of the way, like, not really predictions or anything. That's just thinking last week about how I think this week's going to go. That's kind of where I think I see this going. But, yeah, I could be completely wrong. Let's just start reading it. So we see Karaka and Yuri and Evan floating in the air. Looks like 5 lights, probably 5 bongs of Shinsu. And then down below, a bunch of angry, swirling Shinsu. Oh man, my voice keeps cracking because I just woke up too. That's not good. Hey, where do you think you're attacking? Says Yuri. Baam won't be able to get to the train if that path is destroyed. I don't care. I plan on stopping him from getting on the train anyway. But above that, you should be more concerned about your own life. Yuri's a hard. That bastard, she thinks. Whoa. Is that from her? No, that's from him, I guess. This huge flaming ball of Shinsu. Evan, he's over by the path again this time. You handle that end. Got it, says Evan. Yo, Evan, put in work. Then he reaches into a pocket, and we see Karaka's eye look surprised. Evan's item, frog fisher. Oh my god. It's like one of those little finger puppets that you would get at like, I don't know, like in other countries it may be different, but like at a Chuck E. Cheese's or something when you're a kid and you can turn in the tickets for like one of those little finger puppet things. That's what it looks like. The frog fisher. Third desire. Hunger. And then is he absorbing Evan OP? The OP little frog finger puppet. Oh my gosh. 39th floor, the Hell Train, the name hunt station 26. Yeah, it starts eating the Shinsu attack. Evan is OP. It is making little ribbit noises. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is a good looking pan. This is one of my favorite panels in Tower of God. Oh my gosh. I love this with Evan holding his hand out and we see like the stream of Shinsu up into the black sky. That looks so good. That looks really nice. And then the little frog finger puppet burps. He absorbed my attack, thinks Karaka. You're too reckless. There are 2 high rankers over here, Karaka. Although I'm sure you must have gotten off the train because you thought it would work to your advantage if you could at least stop the boy from getting on the train, says Evan. Oh yeah, I forgot. Evan's higher ranked than Yuri, isn't he? I always forget because he sort of like follows her around and works as her guide, but yeah, he's the higher rank than her, I think. We're more than capable of responding to an unexpected situation like this. You may be a slayer, but you're just a rookie who's only been in the seat of power for a short time. Okay. So did I read that for first part about although I'm sure you must have gotten off the train because you thought it would work to your advantage if you could at least stop the boy from getting on the train? I thought I read that out loud, but maybe I didn't. Seat of power refers to the Slayer's position. You've already made a decision that you can't take back, says Evan. Is that thing on your finger an item that absorbs attacks, says Karaka. That's right, this is a frog fisher, an item with 5 desires. The one that you saw before was hunger. And this one And it starts croaking again. Ribbit, 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 ribbit is restoration. Oh, fucking P. Evan the God. We finally get to see Evan's actual abilities in a combat situation. He can heal things that aren't even human, like just heal bridges and buildings and stuff. And he can absorb attacks, like an attack from a Slayer. Oh, P. Evan for new King of the Tower. Oh my gosh. The path that was broken, thinks Karaka. And the path gets restored. How did it just get restored without even a trace of having been destroyed? Okay, so that isn't simply a restoration power, thinks Karaka. It's an item that can return objects to their former state. That's a remarkable item you have. What's going on here? Says Andrasi. The road to the train was completely destroyed. Who the heck is that? Goddamn Tinhead. I'm sure that I've seen him somewhere, thinks Baam. Across a distance like that, we have no choice but to use Andrasi's bong bong, thinks Coon. I guess we have to go together, he mumbles. Hey, why are you talking about me like I'm just some baggage, says Andrasi. Okay, I'm happy. I wanted Andrasi to go with him because I think Andrasi meeting Garam would be amazing. I thought it would be better if a knock came, maybe. But Andrasi going too is good. I think it's good for the development. Or I kind of wish Andrasi and Anak both went. I kind of like them together. But, whatever. But even if we use my bong bong, it's impossible to get to the train directly. Plus it's impossible to consecutively move that many people. It's even more dangerous for the injured people. That distance has to at least be a bit shorter, says Andrasi. And we see Evan still with the riveting ring. Ah, look at that, the path to the train. It's getting repaired. What's that? Is that dwarf repairing the path? It looks like the path is being rebuilt again. Perfect, now's our chance. We have to get to the train before the path is destroyed again, yells Andrasi. Let's go. What? Hey, you guys. Or Baam says, let's go. It's just, what? Hey, you guys. Baam, Coon, the battle by the train, says Sachi. I know, we saw it too, says Coon. We have to hurry over to the train. But isn't it too dangerous? That enemy over there looks like he's at least a ranker, says Ship. Still, we have no choice. If the path gets destroyed again during the fight, we won't be able to get on the train. Hurry, whoever's ready, get over to the floating island first, says Coon. We don't have time for this. All right, says Novik. And we see, looks like Boro, Sachi, and Irudo running with him. Coon, says Baam. Novik, wait, what about Ron? Says, Jaja. What about the people who were injured? And then Coon looks back. I wasn't thinking that. For people who can't even walk to get to the train in this situation. Right now, the area outside is a ranker war zone. It would be dangerous for everyone if even one person falls behind and gets caught up in that. Yo, are we gonna leave Ron and Rak behind? Only those who can board the train as safely as possible should go. Oh no, Rak is up, and then we see Baam and Rak reacting. I actually think it would be kind of interesting to leave. It'd be pretty interesting to leave Ron since he did do a lot this arc, and just take some people that haven't got as much time to shine. But if we do that, and we see Yeon with her arm bandaged up, and she thinks the path to the train. Yo, Yeon, looking. I know some of you Yeon fans that watch my videos are going to be pretty happy. Oh my gosh. Let's hurry. We have to get on the floating island right now, yells somebody at Yeon's door. Take me with you, she says, running out of the door, and we see Danwa running too, and he has Krishna back, it looks like, and his arm is bandaged as well. So it's good to see they're still able to get up. It must only be limited to certain inanimate objects, but for it to actually turn things back to the past, that dwarf has a remarkable item, thinks Karaka. It looks like you've taken a hit, Karaka, says, Yuri. You must have thought that your plan would be a success as long as you could stop Baam from getting on the train. Isn't that right? Since you can't harm Baam on the train with it being a zone for regulars, the reason you risk the danger of leaving the train with time being this tight is to stop Baam from boarding the train, right? avenging your subordinate is just a convenient excuse. Then I'll just have to get rid of you and destroy the path, says Karaka. It's good to be full of confidence, but if you get too cocky, she says, cracking her knuckles, you die. And then it looks like there's a flash of light. She appears right behind him. Because you can't beat me. Man, Yuri appearing behind Karaka. That's a great looking panel too. And then he turns around really fast to block her shot. Nuclear punch. And he gets sent flying straight down. Look at all the art this chapter. Oh my gosh. That image of Yuri just punching Karaka straight down. And we see Karaka flying downwards. That's some tremendous power. I guess she really is from the Ha family, he thinks. Here comes the next one. It would be dangerous even for me to keep getting hit with that. Karaka type Shinsu control skill. And then a bunch of black orbs start to form all around. World of darkness. Black twilight. Holy shit. Karaka, the power. And the black orbs are even like up around Yuri and everything. I can't believe he stopped me, she thinks. Amazing. It was really just a short attack. Is this not enough to make a little damage? Thinks Karaka. But I feel it very clearly. If I spare this man in front of me right now. It has been ages, but I'll use my full power this time, says Yuri. He will return someday as my greatest enemy. And then we see Baam's team waiting at the bridge, and it looks like Ship is with them as well. Oh my gosh. Leave me alone, pop-up. Says, can update Microsoft? No thanks. Okay, we see Vespa at the bridge with them as well, Hatsu. I wonder who all is going. Man, this is crazy, says Ship. And we look down, we see all the explosions of Shinsu, the black orbs everywhere. That's a real fight between rankers. Are we really gonna go, Kun? Says Ship. This is like walking outside during an earth-shaking storm. This is insane, says Kun. Strange. Why isn't the administrator intervening even with a battle like this taking place? Does the tower's administrator see this as a necessary battle, even with the battle happening in an arena with regulars nearby? What on earth could be the reason? Oh my gosh, this art, the landscape is just being demolished by those two fighting. What the heck, says Evan looking down, or thinks Evan looking down. Are they seriously trying to get to the train right now? But it's too dangerous right now. I understand that they feel rushed because the path is broken, but they could die if they go now. Alright, says Kun. We'll go to the train while he's distracted by the fight. He can't attack us once we get on the train anyway, so we just have to get to the train before the path gets broken again. And it looks like he's talking to the Team Baam members. Except one of them's missing there. There's Baam, Kun, Rak, Danwa, Irudo, Yeon, Ryun's the one missing. Wonder where Ryun's at. I haven't seen her this chapter. But the moment that we step onto the path, we won't be protected by the station. This is a place for regulars, so we're safe here, but as soon as we walk on that path, it means that we might get dragged into that fight. We'll be vaporized if one of their attacks even touches us. So we'll have to run as quickly as possible towards the train. Andrasi will use her bongbong to carry us across the parts of the path that aren't completely restored. After that, running to the train depends on each person's individual abilities. In other words, we're toast if we get caught up in that fight. Don't even think of trying to save each other, since it's impossible anyway, especially injured people. Yo, Kun. Ron ultimately decided to stay behind with the team, although Beta's here. And you guys, I can make it, says Yeon. Think it over again. You can't even walk properly. Choosing to go all the way to the train right now would be downright reckless. But, she said, I came here and fought here to get to the floor of death. Plus, I even left Sweet and Sour team. How could I ever face them again if I were to give up here? I'm definitely going to get on the train, even if it means risking my life. Aw, man. Okay, well, that's where we end this week. So, I'm a lot more excited for last week than I was before. I really can't wait to see how they try to get on the train. Of course, Karaka's going to try to intervene. Somebody may die, somebody may not die. I think if anybody dies, maybe Danwa will sacrifice himself after that speech to let Yiwa move ahead. I have no idea. So yeah, that was a really, really good one. That felt really long too. That was like a solid chapter. So yeah, as normal, I'll read it like a bunch more times, read over the blog a bit as well, make my review and have my review up tomorrow, hopefully. Probably. I don't have very many videos to do this week, I think, because I'm sort of, no One Piece chapter this week, and I'm sort of trying to focus on my 250 sub special and some a special Pokemon video I want to get up this week as well. I'm trying to focus a little bit more on that this week, so it's not really as many just as many videos. It's just going to be some maybe kind of longer videos that I've worked a bit longer on. But yeah, review will be up tomorrow, probably, almost certainly. So anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Like if you did like this video, comment down there, tell me what you thought of this chapter and what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more Tower of God, at least 2 videos a week, plus a ton of other things on the channel, a bunch of other anime, manga, comics, TV shows, things like that. That's it. So follow on Twitter if you want, and I'll try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. So see you all next time.